Hello, gentle viewers. This is Indian welcoming you back to Tropico 6. As a quick programming note, the last episode was crazy long, mostly because I kept getting sidetracked by doing side quests instead of the main quest. If I were playing on my own, that would be fine. I had a great time playing Tropico 6, but it also meant for a 2-hour long video. And for a lot of people on my channel, that's probably too long. Many of you may not have even finished the video, which I blame myself for, not you. So, for these future islands, we'll just be going through the main quest as quickly as we possibly can, only doing the minimum necessary to keep afloat. That metaphor doesn't work when you're in an island. Islands generally don't sink. Generally. Anyway, I really like the mission format. We will get to sandbox mode eventually, but I like these as a good way to learn how the interconnecting systems work. Oh, there's a little stake when you finish it. Cool. So it looks like this one does the World War I and the Cold War era, and this is about us being anti-communists. That's fun. And then later on we've also got exporting chocolate and being a pirate king. But for now, we'll go ahead and pick better red than dead. Oh no, we're actually pro-communist, just anti-global communist. Interesting. Police Zeppelins. Yes.
History is written by the victors, Presidente? And then rewritten by the next victor, and the next, and the next. But an impermanent win is still good news. Do you remember when communism ruled the world? After the World Wars, when Europe and America were consumed by chaos, one small push is all it took to create an alternate timeline. The history books do not record this, Presidente, but I do. Good morning, Presidente. World War II is over, and I have brought you a nice omelet for breakfast. I did not make it without breaking eggs.
So we want to sabotage both the Axis and the Allies, have money, and then have an overall happiness of 38 of 40.
Time is precious, Presidente. Especially your time, as you are the busy leader.
Constitution. This is fine. I'm not going to really mess with it for right now. Alright, so we're going to pause the game, because we need to take stock of what we've got before we can worry about what to do next. What is our issue? So we don't have, we have a number of buildings that require college students, and we don't have college students. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna do is we need to hire people to work at the college. And then everything else will get filled in. So that's one step down. What are the buildings? Is this an embassy? No, it's a military base, isn't it? Oh, it's the commando garrison. Okay. What sort of building are you? Newspaper? Oh, a cigar factory. Okay. Alright. Then we got some plantations. There's a circus. There's a chapel. What is this? I see, there's different versions of the circus. Neat. There's a library. Okay. What's this building? What's this giant building here? Oh, it's the bank. Okay. And that's the ministry. What does this do? Oh, this is so cool. Oh, this is so cool. This is an awesome addition to the game. Like, clearly the communist candidate is the one I want. So yeah, we'll put a communist in charge. Let's go and get Alvaro Hernandez. Increase the efficiency of buildings on maximum budget. Let's take the capitalist candidate. I would definitely like Rage to be better. And then let's go ahead and... This is a really nice addition to the game. I really appreciate this. Okay. Alright. What other early setup stuff do we want to do? Alright, let's check our research. So the first thing we need to check... in a very real sense, is to find out why people aren't happy. They pretty much hate everything. Okay, great. That's awesome. You know, I bet liberty and crime safety are permanently tied together. Okay, this is the biggest issue. We've got a lot of unemployed people. So we're gonna want to find a way to make more jobs. That I think has to be priority number one. And that'll go a long way to fixing job happiness. People will be able to afford homes. That'll be fine. Okay, so based on that, I really don't like building permits. One thing I want is I want a way to be able to improve the amount of money we make. Let's get... So we're supposed to be communist in this scenario, right? So let's go ahead and get the wealth tax. As just some research. Okay, raise. We don't have a pirate code. That's fine. Commando garrisons. We need to sabotage each of them twice. So there we go. That'll be something we can worry about later. Finally, trade. Okay. Now let's look at the economy. So right now we're not exporting. I don't know that there's an easy... Is there an easy way to see what we produce? I mean, I could just look at the list of buildings. That is a way to get what we need. Golf course. Okay, we've got a logging camp. We've got a mine. Okay. Well, one thing people don't like is they don't like our food. But I do want to make sure that we have things that we can trade and make some money on. I'm trying to find a way to not export to the Axis or the Allies, but that might be what we have to do, at least in the short term. I know what to do. We go to Almanac, building lists. we have 2 tobacco, 1 corn, 1 banana, 1 pineapple. We're mining coal and gold. And we have 2 logging camps. And we have 1 cigar factory. So one thing we could instantly do to help us make some money and to start employing people is make a lumber mill. Because we've already got logs being cut. We just need a lumber mill. So that'll be one of the things we want to work on. I just want to get a little bit deeper into the industrial portion of the game. So I think that's going to be the other focus for now. There's residential. I will eventually want like a newspaper and stuff like that, but all that stuff is not a huge deal right now. Okay, so one of the things we definitely can trade. Oh, cool! It won't let you export something that you're not currently making. I don't think. That's good to know. Look. We make bananas, don't we? Oh wow. Look at all this information that I just completely ignored the last time. So people really like cigars, and we've got a cigar factory. So I guess exporting cigars... Really? Both the routes for cigars are imports? What else makes a lot of money? Gold. Again, it's importing. Why is everything importing? God, you suck. I guess we'll try to export either fish or iron. Why is everything here only importing? Alright, first of all, I only want exports. You know, we'll export pineapples, because I know we make them. Let's just do something so that we have a contract there. And then the broker's got some stuff we can do. Okay. What the heck is this? Oh, this is just like planting. Okay. What is this here? This is a tobacco, and here's a cigar factory. Where are the logging camps? I like these pre-made maps. They're very pretty. Let's see. This is banana, corn, pineapple, a canning factory. Maybe turn. Oh, we need electricity for that. All right. I don't know that I want to do the deep dive into electricity just yet. Where are my logging camps? You know what, Abby, you're wasting time. People are probably already like, is something ever going to happen? Let's just do it this way. Resources, logging camp. I can't just focus on this building? Why can't I zoom in on it? Because I'm trying to make sure that the... Because I don't recognize all these buildings right off the top of my head yet. There's my palace. We're probably going to want more Teamsters at some point. There's a church, a mansion, a library. There's a shack. We definitely need to fix housing, too. What the heck is that? What the hell? Is that like a bomb? Maybe. Excuse me, Mr. Logging Camp. Your country house. Wait. Okay, that's our gold mine. Can't you make jewelry? Yeah. This would be a key source of income for us if we've really got a really good quality gold mine. Let's get a canary. Why not? Okay, well now I know what this island is for. I don't think I would have found that. Okay. We still haven't found the logging camps yet, and I'm sure if you've played Tropico, you're probably screaming at your computer monitor. Maybe don't do that. People could think you're crazy. Alright. There's gotta be a way to zoom in on a particular field. Okay, wait a minute. It just popped up. All I had to do is change the arrow. Here it is. Here's the logging camp. I'm not sure where the other one is, though. Oh, it's literally right across the way. Perfect. So we're gonna come down the road a bit, and we're gonna build a lumber mill. Right there. And then I also want to make sure that there's a place for people to live. And we know they're probably gonna want... What we'll do is we'll build a couple of bunkhouses. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Alright. Things are happening now. Go away, bug. There's like a fly or something buzzing away. No one likes you, fly.
U-boats versus submarines. Canal Uno investigates the underwater menace. Later, Atlantis fish people, the real underwater menace.
Can I upgrade anything here? Ooh. Can increase efficiency. Right now, we have a lot of unemployed people. Given how good an area this is for gold mining, can I build a second mine? Oh, this is coal, huh? I'm sure we can find a use for coal later on. Let's do it. And then let's also build a bunkhouse out here. Again, because people will be more efficient if they don't have to go as far for their housing. Right? It just makes good sense. One of the other things I'm going to instantly do, once I've found them, you know what, Abby, just go to the buildings list. You don't know what the buildings look like yet. I'll get used to it, I promise. We need to go to the public services. No. Government. No. Traffic and infrastructure. There we go. Let's go to... Oh god, we've got a lot of jobs. Oh, let's instantly create a bunch more jobs for everybody. Boop. I know that was a lot of money, but I think it was definitely worth it. And let's go ahead and add more of a shift there too. There we go. That should end what I think right now is our biggest crisis, which is we don't have enough jobs for people. We have a low rebel threat.
Do not panic, Presidente, but I bring news of a threat so unthinkable, I cannot even tell you what it is.
I want us to build a police station. First of all, do we even have a police station? Because if we don't, I will definitely do this. Is it a public service? No, it's... I don't think we have one. That is definitely bad. So we're gonna go to public services. No. No. Here we go. Now, where do we want this? Yeah, the crime everywhere is pretty shit. The obvious place to build a police station is actually right next to the dock, because it's one of the most serious places. But I want to get something a bit more centrally located right now. Here looks great. As long as it's close to roads, that'll help. But yeah, but this is a bit of an issue. Let's build it here. It's right next to a bunch of bunkhouses, or it's next to some apartments. I can't remember. Is the workforce a high school or college? I don't remember. I'm sure we'll figure it out though. So the other thing we're trying to do is try to make as much money as we possibly can. And our lumber mill will definitely help with that. Because we'll be able to turn planks around for a fairly nice profit.
Some say that while there remain nations unconquered, the fatherland is incomplete. Prolong your independence, Presidente, by meeting my need.
I'm just going to agree to accept it, but I have no intentions of actually doing so. Because one of the things that can happen, if your Axis or your ally standing gets low enough, they can actually try to invade the island. And I don't want to have to spend a whole bunch of money just to work on that stuff. So I need a lot of money, and I need to improve overall happiness still to get up to the Cold War, which is fine. Oh, the Allies sent us some foreign aid. Nice.
The best defense is a good offense, Presidente. But
I'm gonna take the money. And our next election is December of 1959. Okay. The religious and the capitalists aren't too fond of me, but that's, you know, whatever. What is this? Can we improve the dock? I don't think we can. Yeah, not really. What can we do to improve our current economic situation? First of all, how are things going with... Okay, we still have 29 unemployed people. That is problematic. And we are having fewer homeless families, but there's still some people that are homeless, which are probably, ironically, also the ones that are unemployed. How is food quality? Is there anywhere where people just cannot get food? You know, I genuinely don't know how they're getting food over here, but I'll take it. So people's food quality isn't the best. Why not?
Did I forget something?
Okay, so the problem is we might need grocers. Let's build a couple of grocers in strategic locations. That is, it's not entertainment. It's public service. Here we go. Yeah, let's get a grocer right up here. And I think that'll do. The other thing we need to do is we need to really step up our monetary production. I'm going to watch this for a bit, and I'm going to see how quickly we're running out of tobacco. Okay, it looks like the supply of tobacco is actually fairly consistent. So I don't need to worry about not having enough for that. That's fine. I do want canned food. But if I remember right, you need electricity, and I'm not willing to go there yet. I don't have milk yet. You actually know what would be a really great low-cost way to add some additional money to our lovely island here? Let's get a fishery. I get a fisherman's wharf and bring in both some food and some money that way. And then we'll quickly connect it to the road. There we go.
Have you seen the stock prices, Presidente? Looks like the bears ate the bulls. What a mess.
I don't think we want a prison just yet. I don't know that I necessarily want to get involved in that particular aspect of things. At least not yet. Alright. We've got our fishery now, and let's also go ahead and get the fishing garage. Alright. That's another source of jobs and another source of money for us. Now, what was... So let's say the cannery is a mid-game or late-game goal. We need either pineapples or fish. Or we could also eventually build another cigar factory. Oh, a shipyard. Oh. I'd want to definitely get more plank production before I agree to that. Oh, we can definitely afford a second lumber mill. Right now we're making more planks than we can possibly get out of. So let's go ahead and make a second lumber mill. I think we've just found our growth industry, you guys. I think we're gonna make boats. There we go. How do you keep running out of tobacco? Do we need a third tobacco plantation? Let's actually see if that's a thing we can do. I see. One of the issues is the soil around here is not super great for tobacco. Technically, we couldn't afford that, what we just did, but that's alright. There we go. Oof. I kind of screwed myself there a bit. That's alright, though. Alright. Come on, freighters. Bring us in some more money. Right now we're hemorrhaging money. I would like to not be hemorrhaging money, please. Please. Freighter, move faster. Much faster.
Remember the story of the man who built his house on a foundation of sand, Presidente?
And yeah, a fire station is a pretty solid choice. But for right now, I just need to make money. Because I don't want stuff burning down. But yeah, I don't have the money right now. God damn it, freighters, move quicker. Okay, the Allies sent foreign aid, which is great, but we still need a lot more money than we're getting. What kind of exports do we got sitting here? We got planks, coal, and we got gold. And pineapple. And cigars. So this should be a really nice haul here. 18 grand isn't as good as it sounds. Commandos. How about you go on a treasure hunt? Try to get us some fat loot. Alright. I do want a fire station quite badly, actually. Do you not have jobs? You don't have jobs. Okay. That's fair. How much is a shipyard gonna cost? It's probably expensive as hell, I bet. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. But it sounds like it would be a really lucrative industry for this particular island. Alright, so we just completed a trade route. And the thing is, a lot of the things people want, we don't actually make that much of. So you know what? Let's go ahead and get rid of, make it a route for some tobacco. Let me go ahead and buy the blueprint for the shipyard. Are there any edicts I can pass to make some money right now? We have to do this one at some point. Completed another sabotage. Allies send some foreign aid. How's our workforce doing? We have very few unemployed people. We do need to start fixing housing, though. But I'm willing to bet that if we look at the homeless families... Oh, wow, there's one that's well off. If we need to... You know what we're going to do? I think we're going to build an apartment block down here for the people that work at the shipyard. Alright. This is going to be expensive. But I also think this is going to be hugely worth it. You saw the prices of boats, right? And then let's go ahead and when the next export load we get is going to go toward an apartment block.
Don't you just love watching the boats leave harbor, Presidente? Each one loaded with goods for export.
I'll hit accept, but we're not going to be exporting steel anytime soon. Because I'd have to build an iron mine for that. Is the library still working on... After this, I want to do state loans. Yeah, guys, we're not doing great. Whose wages are like ridiculously... Oh, the ministry is super high. And we're really only recouping most of our costs through rent. We're making the most money off of planks right now, but turning those into boats should really help. Do we even have a high school, now that I think about it? I somehow have a college but no high school. That's not helpful. Alright guys, I hate to do this, but I think we're gonna have to pass the wealth tax. Oh, we actually do have some high school people here, okay, that's cool. Yeah, our biggest problem right now is we're not making enough money. Here we go. Go ahead and just set treasure hunt on repeat. The problem is the freighters aren't coming quickly enough. And we're not going to be making as much money either. Which is the other issue. Because the planks were one of our biggest sources of income. And now they're going to making boats. And the boats aren't ready to sell yet. Yeah, see, we're in a bad way right now. I think we have to get a loan out. I think that's the only way that we're going to be able to invest enough to really make... Wait, what kind of doctor are you? Oh, you're a Teamster boy. Okay. Wait, I have coal mines already? Okay, I feel really stupid that I never even checked that island. Okay. You know, if we can get like a really good export shipment, like maybe when we sold our first few boats. God damn it, we're still not exporting boats. Yeah, guys, we're not making enough money. Hey, that treasure hunt helps. We need to get back into the black right now. Alright, now we're finally getting boats up here, and we've got a whole bunch of cigars. This should be quite profitable, I hope. And it was. And it just barely got us back into positive income. Damn it.
If I may have your attention, Presidente?
Yeah, fine. I'll increase the education at some point. I don't care right now, but we will do it eventually. I don't know if running with negative money is actually that big a deal. It might not be, actually. Yeah, we don't really have a lot of stuff over here for sale. We are actually producing... Yeah, we're barely producing any gold.
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente. It seems that they want...
I will deliver an amazing speech. Let's tell people to acknowledge healthcare. Let's praise the communists. I'm gonna blame no one for right now, and we're gonna promise an improvement to healthcare.
People of Tropico, it is I, your Presidente. You have showed your faith in me, and that faith will be rewarded. every Tropican will get what they deserve. Your Presidente hears the cries of the sick. You say there are not enough doctors to label all the illnesses, but soon everyone will know the names of all their diseases. Our efforts are aided by our communist comrades. To each
What can I
according
do
to their
reduce
need,
expenses? I
from
gotta
each
get wages
according to
down.
their ability. Equality for all, especially those who are more equal than others. Let us speak of the nation's health. More doctors, do I hear? But that is not enough. We need better doctors, working longer hours for less pay. It is you, my friends,
And it costs me
who
money
I
to actually
thank
fire
for
people, so
making
can't
me
even
what
save
I
money
am
this
today.
way. God damn it.
I am proud to be your Presidente. Viva Tropico!
Yeah, we need to break this cycle by making more money, and I don't know how we can easily make more money. Like, I literally can't build anything either, because I don't have any money, so we need to wait till the library comes through with that loan tack. That's unfortunately the only thing I can think of to do that's really gonna make a difference. How difficult is it to make a steel mill? First of all, does a steel mill require electricity? It does not. That's good. Because steel's another high-end item, and we've got more coal than I realized. Like, so much more coal. That's only 11,000. We're not making boats quickly enough. Oh, that's good. I can build a fire station now, when and if I get the cash. How much longer, you jerks? The problem is we keep hemorrhaging money, and it's because wages are too high. How can we fix that? How can we get wages down? Like, upkeep I'm not worried about. I'm worried about wages. You know what we could do? It's kind of a dick move, but I could either just cut wages for people, or I could increase rent. We have to. I've got to do something so we can start making money again. So what we're gonna do... all bunk houses now have higher rent. Oh wait, no, that's not changing rent, is it? That's changing upkeep. Yeah, I don't want to do that. How can I make people pay more in rent? Or maybe I can. Yeah, that's what it is. That changes the upkeep. I could reduce the upkeep. The thing is, upkeep's not the issue. What I need to do is I need to start cutting wages. Like, almost across the board. I really don't want to cut Teamster wages if I can avoid it, though. You know what? Let's cut the wages for the people working at the bank. Wait, I can't adjust wages anymore? Wages are fixed? Damn it. I didn't even realize that. Like, if I reduce the budget, does it reduce their wages? It does, okay. So that's how you do it. You just reduce the budget. This is gonna kill it. Oh, the fertility's not great. Whatever. Guys, we have to cut wages. We gotta tighten our belts right now. And hopefully that can help mitigate the fact that we're just not exporting enough. Department of Defense is vacant. Fine, I'm not gonna hire anybody. We'll save some money that way. Let's go ahead and praise the allies. Oh, I can't because I don't have an embassy. Alright. Yeah, I think what we need to do is we need to get a loan so that I can invest in steel production. And that I think that'll help us break out of this problem. I mean, first I have to make sure that we can have iron. Actually, I can do that now. Livestock, resources, iron. I have 2 iron deposits, one back here and one over here. That's hopefully enough to produce steel.
I'm sure the good citizens of Tropico intend to vote for you, Presidente.
We can just let them vote however they want to vote. This is what... Yeah, we're getting stuff that we can sell, but we're just not selling enough of it. Do I need more Teamsters? Actually, that's a great question to ask ourselves. Is there a bunch of stuff just sitting there waiting to be delivered? How about at our... Nope, so you're actually out of logs.
The election is a landslide, Presidente.
Good. We're not going to make any changes, I don't think.
Presidente, I know you always keep your promises.
Yeah, this is going to be a pain in the butt, because I don't have the money.
After El Presidente's landslide victory, an official statement reveals that the opposition is retiring and might not be seen for a while.
How can I get the money kicked up? What else can I do?
They call me the broker. I came to see you as soon as I found these were available, Presidente. What do you...
Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that right now. I do want to export steel for sure, but that's going to take a bit. What can I do in the short term to improve things? And the answer is I don't know. We're just not making the exports that I want to make. Why is the boat thing not making enough boats? Yeah, right now I need a loan so that I can actually invest enough to break the cycle. That's the only thing I can do. Which really sucks, by the way. I either need to increase revenue or I need to decrease expenses. We're getting close to at least neutral, which is nice. Miscellaneous is foreign aid export. Yeah, see, this is what I find frustrating. We're not exporting boats. So in other words, I spent a ton of money and I'm not getting any benefit from it. Now here are some boats here. This should be a relatively good sized export. Ooh, the Allies had a lot more money. That's nice. Because remember, we're also not getting any benefit from the treasury, from the bank right now. that helps a bit. Do we want a second dock, actually? Maybe. Why are you people broke? You guys work in the Teamsters office. Do I just not have enough housing? Like, I'll be honest, I will build some housing if that means I get, oh boy, I gained a new ability to do circuses? Can I get more money out of it? Sure, let's go be some blood and make some more money. Okay, this is actually the last year. This last year was actually the most profitable. That's because we actually exported boats. Yeah. What else can I do to reduce either cut wages or cut upkeep? I mean, I could reduce bunkhouse budget, which is kind of a dick move, but I think we have to do it. Because I need to make sure that we're at least revenue neutral until we can get the really profitable industries up and running. And I gotta figure out why we're literally not making boats quickly enough. Do I just need a second shipyard? Oh, here's the issue. You know what? We knew this was going to be a problem. I don't have a high school, so I can't fill a lot of these jobs, which means I can't make boats quickly enough. That's the problem. And I know I've not done nothing to help healthcare, and it's because I have no money to spend. Oh, I have a... Oh, no, I can just change the Constitution. I won't for that.
Do any of these offers look good to you? They're all strictly legitimate.
There's some good offers, but, you know, at the same time... I can't really mess with that. I need to build housing. I need to do a lot of things, and I just don't have the money to do them. Which creates a problem. And again, I can't really blame anyone but myself. I made a huge mistake in building the shipyard, which cost a lot of investment, without having a
The
high
palace
school.
issued a new world map today, revealing that the Allies and the Axis both lost ground, while Tropico has annexed Greenland and Antarctica.
Because with this being open, instead of planks just being sold, they're being very slowly made into boats. But only very slowly. This would actually be a two-part episode. And I think we'll end once I can finish the library. Is the other problem that the library doesn't have enough people working at it? It seems like I'm getting stuff really, really slowly. See, that is... No, that's not government. It is public services. No? Infrastructure? We'll get there. Oh, it's education. Derp, derp, derp. No, I've got 3 people working there. I could just get an academic department and increase efficiency, but for right now, yeah. I hate treasure hunts that give you raid points. That's such a waste of time. Yeah, we could also drastically increase the production of lumber. Yeah, I know, people are really pissed at me right now. So I gotta make sure to build clinics too once I can. We need a high school, and we need clinics. Because the one thing I can't afford to do is I can't afford to lose the election. Come on, library, work harder. We're so close to getting the ability to get a loan out. We might even just restart this scenario. Because here's what I'm concerned about. If we do get the loan out, we're still not revenue neutral yet. We're still not regularly making a profit. And it's because, yeah, we're very slowly getting more people here to make boats. But until we're making lots of boats, we're not going to make money. In fact, I think this island is actually much better positioned to make steel than it is to make boats. So I think what we're going to do is I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. Just because right now there's little I can do to improve the situation. Even getting a loan out is actually going to hurt us in the long run because we're going to have to pay a lot of interest. And it's not going to help us break even. Because I'd have to invest heavily into industry. What I should have done is just put money into steel instead of putting money into shipbuilding, which is, you know, that's my fault. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play this mission again next episode, and I'm gonna make some different choices, and we'll see if things go better for us. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying Tropico 6 so far. If you are, please remember to drop a comment down below. Likes and subscriptions are always appreciated. And until next time, this has been Indian, and I bid you good day.